everybody, welcome to my first ever video blog. I'm going to be talking about what it takes to become a promoter, what the challenges in my life promoting. My name is Tony Givens, as you don't know. I've been a promoter of independent wrestling in East Tennessee since 2004. I can't even do any math today. Austin, how many years is that now?
That's 14.
14 years, that's right. I've been a promoter for 14 years. I've been a wrestler for 18 years. Started in the year 2000, so it's a long time ago. Haven't wrestled in about 5 years. By the way, you're hearing me talking. That's my man Austin behind the camera. Austin West, one of my proteges, helping me out here today. So, you know what? I'm just going to tell you what I've been doing today. I woke up early this day. Not a whole lot to do, but I've been on Twitter and I've been on Facebook, Instagram, talking to everybody, telling everybody about this great video blog that I'm going to do every day. Also, been dealing with some issues for our building in Morristown. We're going to be coming to Morristown this Saturday. This Saturday at the Tally Ward Rec Center. First time Innovate Wrestling been in Morristown. However, NWA Smoky Mountain, the former promotion that I ran, we actually started our promotion in Morristown, and we were there every single week at one point. Haven't been there in about 5 or 6 years. So it's going to be a great time coming back to Morristown, seeing all those fans this Saturday night. Got a great card coming up. Let me see here. Great card coming up in Morristown this Saturday. Hometown hero Elliott Russell, he will be teaming with his partner Sigmund against Jordan Cage and Chris Richards. That's going to be big. Devin Driscoll defending against Wild Bill. Special challenge. That match will not be for the title. Also, the Party Boys in action, Jones Boys. Ladies action there. Everybody likes the ladies. Maddie Max taking on Nicole Payne, TV title. Lenny Stratton and Jeff Conley, and the up-and-coming superstar Axton Ray against ATM. Going to be a great card coming up in Morristown. A few things. One of the things I'm going to do every single day is I'm going to give a quote of the day. The quote of the day today is by Eric Thomas, great motivational speaker. It says, "Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do." Now this is a quote right here that means a lot, because especially in wrestling, because you'll hear the guys that talk about how bad they want it, talk about how bad they want to be professional wrestling, how bad they don't want to go to the gym, they don't want to train, they don't want to do anything, they don't want to get up out of their house. They want to be wrestling fans. They want to sit and they want to watch wrestling and say how much they love wrestling. But when it comes to that time to do what wrestlers do, what promoters do, they're nowhere to be found. Guys, they don't want to pay their dues. They don't want to put the ring up. They don't want to help with posters like my man Austin has been doing here for years. They don't want to do that. What they want to do is they want the easy road. Well, you know what? There is no easy road when it comes to the professional wrestling business. You have to pay your dues years and years and years. You got to put the ring up. You got to go places for little money or for free. You have to do whatever it takes. That's our motto here. Isn't that right, Austin? Whatever it takes, right? This is my blog. I can cuss, right? Yes, I can. That's right. WTFIT. That stands for whatever the fuck it takes. That is my motto here, and that is my motto for life. If you want to do something, the only way you can do it is by doing whatever the fuck it takes. There is no substitute for that. There is no way around that. Literally, whatever the fuck it takes. That's how you be successful. And Austin, now I asked the people to give me 5 questions. I chose 5 questions. So Austin, give me some of these questions here. I have not told Austin which questions from people to select. He's just going to do it, and I'm going to throw it out off the top of my head.
All right. If there was one thing you would do differently, what would it be?
Not a damn thing. I wouldn't do a damn thing different, man. If I could do anything different, you know what? Because all the struggles that I've had in my life, that's part of the journey. And my belief is that the journey is better than the destination. It is the process. That's why I'm doing this video blog here. I'm not doing this video blog when I'm on top. I'm doing this video blog when, I've been doing it for a while, but I'm kind of in the middle. I'm doing this so everybody can see me ascend to the top. But there's nothing I would do different. Every mistake I've made, I own. And every mistake I've made has built me to who I am. Next!
How do you shift roles from promoter to wrestler, and what is the hardest part about doing that?
I don't. Okay? So it's been about 5 years since I've wrestled on a regular basis. The hardest thing about wrestling and promoting was you can't run the event. You can't run the event when you're having to worry about your match and you have to get your gear on, rush, or whatever, and then worry about 5, 6 other matches including yours, very, very hard, very difficult. I applaud guys that can do it successfully. There are very few of them. And another thing that really bothers me about being a wrestler and a promoter is, you put yourself on top. Because, unfortunately, in your mind, you can condone this. You say to yourself, who else am I going to put on top? I can trust myself. I'm going to be there every single time. And that's true. You're not going to screw yourself over. You're not going to take another booking. You will be there all the time because you are you. But what if you're not talented? I've seen a lot of promoters that aren't worth a shit in the ring, but they're their own champion. And it's horrible. Matter of fact, a lot of times that's the only way these guys can get booked. And a lot of times what you will see is guys that are promoters, they will contact other wrestlers that are promoters, and they will trade bookings. And that's their way to get out there. Hey, I'm a wrestler. You're a wrestler. You run events. I run events. We're going to trade bookings. That's horrible. If that's your reason, that is your reason to be a promoter, just fucking blow your brains out. Just fucking end your life right now, man, because you don't deserve to be in the fucking professional wrestling business. Sorry I have to say it. First episode, got to get it controversial, talking about guys killing themselves, but you know what? You don't belong in my fucking business. Get the fuck out. Next.
Okay. What is the hardest part of being a promoter?
The hardest part of being a promoter it isn't the ups, it's the downs. And there's plenty of them, man, like the loneliness. When you fight the betrayal of people that you trust, the moment that you figure out, and I see a lot of young promoters, the moment you figure out these guys don't really want to be your friend. They don't want to be your friend. They want to fucking have a booking. They want to have a place to wrestle. They don't give a fuck about you. But you know what? Once you figure that out, you can still be cool with them. But when you first figure it out, it's like heartbreaking. This business is not for pussies. If you are a pussy, you cannot be a professional wrestling promoter. Right there, if you're a pussy, don't be a promoter. If you get your feelings hurt, don't be a promoter. Don't be in my fucking business. If you get your feelings hurt, don't be in my motherfucking business. Get out, right fucking out. Next!
What was the moment when you knew, I did it, we succeeded?
We fucking didn't. Haven't had that moment yet. Have not made it to where I want to be. Because I want to be the very best independent wrestling promoter in the country. By what metric do I determine this? I don't fucking know. But we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out, and we're going to dominate that fucking metric. But we haven't yet. I've had a lot of big moments. Don't get me wrong. We had events where my man Chase Owens, New Japan wrestler, in the Bullet Club. Before he was in the Bullet Club, started out here in this area, made his name here in this promotion. First night he wrestled Davey Richards, one-on-one at the Civic Auditorium in Kingsport. Huge. That was the night he became a man. Now, was the house what I want it to be? I can't say I made it. He made a name for himself. He did it on his own. The night that we sold out the Civic Auditorium for the very first time with AJ Styles and John Morrison on the card. Epic night. The night we in Elizabethton, we drew 2,000 people. These are all huge events. However, I cannot tell you that this is the biggest that we're going to get. We're going to get way bigger. And I'm going to make sure that we get way bigger because whatever the fuck it takes, right? Whatever the fuck it takes. Is that 5 questions?
I got one more.
One more. Let's get it. Let's get it. One more question. Here we go.
What is the best match, in your opinion, that you have promoted?
The best match. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. Man, you're going to make me hurt some fucking feelings. You're going to make me hurt some feelings. Oh, man. The best match I've ever promoted, when we're talking about promoting, we're talking about me also going out and hustling and holding up my end. So this is not just what best match I've seen. You asked promoted, so I'm going to tell you. The best match I ever promoted was AJ Styles against Chase Owens because we promoted it so well. We did a huge crowd at elevated ticket prices. Fire Marshal made us turn people away, but guess what? Not going to lie, full disclosure, we still sold tickets past the Fire Marshal's fucking laws anyways. It's standing room only. He wasn't there. If he's not there, it doesn't count. Right?
Right.
So anyways, that was the best match I promoted. Biggest house I've ever done. Fantastic night. You tried to get me in trouble there and have to choose between some great matches, but I'm not going to do that because you said promoted. You didn't say seen. You didn't say watch. You didn't say what quality. You simply asked me the best match I ever promoted, and that match is also top 3 no matter what, no matter how you slice it. So I still win that contest. All right, before we go, me and Austin, we're going to go right now. The hustle doesn't end. The grind doesn't end. We're not laying on our ass. We're going to be going posters for a great event event coming up. Let me get it here. Right off the wall. March 3rd, coming up, Kingsport, Tennessee. It is Tradition Rises. The NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Nick Aldis, will be defending against Devin Driscoll, our U.S. champion, and much, much more. Colonial Heights Middle School, the very first time we've ever been to Colonial Heights Middle School. It's going to be a barn burner of a night. Man, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. We had a hell of a time finding a building for this event because there were several high schools that we thought we had. They did not call us back, but Colonial Heights Middle School, they ponied it up. So we're going to be there. Colonial Heights Middle School. It's going to be a great event. Come on out to see the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. I never thought I would be able to promote another NWA World Heavyweight Championship match. However, that opportunity has came my way once again. As far as in this decade, I've promoted more NWA World Heavyweight title matches than any man on earth. But I get to do it again. Didn't think I would. Glad I do. It's going to be awesome. Nick Aldis, Devin Driscoll for the 10 pounds of gold coming up March 3rd in Kingsport at Colonial Heights Middle School. But fans, I'm getting out of here. Me and Austin, we're taking off. We're going to hang some posters. We're getting on our hustle. We're getting on our grind. And you should do the same. Remember, if you want to be in the wrestling business, don't let anybody stop you. But remember, you got to sacrifice, and you can't be a pussy.